I have a small list of stuff.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yo.
Don't spill your water this week.
I'll do what I want.
All right. Well, go ahead then.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
And welcome back. It's Talking with Kitties. He's boyfriend.
She is girlfriend.
And that is Pusser friend.
As usual, our third co-host.
Our third co-host.
He's always
He
here.
basically is our third
He really
co-host.
is. He's here more than any of the other ones. He is the kitty, apparently. Talking with kitties. The other two are off. Gizzard's got herself a fancy new chair downstairs.
She's so stinking cute.
I set up. We used to have a pair of IKEA chairs in here that she didn't like, so we replaced them. We replaced them with these. I really like them, so I keep trying to figure out places to put them. And I set one up downstairs, put a fleece blanket on it, and she has been living in that chair.
She hasn't moved. Like she'll move to come up and like say good morning and look at us, and then she'll come up to let us know that it's past dinner time or close to dinner time. Otherwise,
well, her and Bub both used to spend all their time in those chairs whenever they were out here too.
Yeah.
They used to spend all day in them. Now she has them back, and she's like, "Yay!"
She's not telling the other ones that
and the blanket.
Yeah,
well, to be fair, it is her room.
She loves blankies.
Yeah, she's pretty happy. And Finnigan, it's hard to say where Finnigan is, but if he moves, we'll find out. We will know. Because you came home Friday? No.
Nope, Thursday.
Thursday. You came home Thursday to a jingling Finnigan.
Jingle Jangle Finny-Poo.
Finnigan decided that he was... Well, what was I doing? Oh, I was cleaning up the basement. When I was cleaning up the basement, breaking down boxes and stuff, I found the old cat collar. We have bad cats. We've had bad cats for years.
Yes. I think all of our cats have worn that collar except for Casper.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's
a bad kitty adjuster.
Coming of age thing. Yeah, it's a ritual.
Yeah.
This one had to wear it because he used to stalk his sister Snooze.
Yes.
So he got to wear it so she could tell he was coming up on her. And then Gizzard had to wear it because Gizzard would stalk Casper.
Sneak up on Casper.
And Casper was blind, so she couldn't see her coming, though she knew most of the time. But
she was pretty good about it. But there were a couple times that Giz was real good and Casper didn't.
Well,
like if Casper was like napping or...
Gizmo got really good because she was able to sneak up on her while wearing the collar.
It was crazy.
I've never
seen that happen.
That's why we took the collar off of her because we watched her bolt upstairs after Casper and wearing the collar, and it did not make a noise.
Nope.
Not a
Don't know how it
noise.
happened. She was very bad.
So the other day I was cleaning out the basement and I found the collar and I was like, oh, hey, the collar, ha. And then a little bit later, the next day or something, I heard Bubs screaming because Finnigan stalked him and pounced on him. So I just went downstairs, got the collar, came up, adjusted it, put it on Finnigan. He didn't realize what was going on until he went to shake his head and he jingled, and then he was very upset. So now, yeah.
Finnigan, but it's strange because all of the cats that have worn the collar hate it and act like it's like the worst thing in the entire world, and they just get so frustrated and mad, and like they're mad at us and won't let us like love them up and whatever. Finny, he could care less. He's like, meh.
He's just like, oh, I guess this is the thing I'm dealing with now.
Couldn't care less, rather. And he is not stealthy like Gizzard, so
not at all.
You hear him coming.
Yeah, though I still don't think the bell is doing as good of a job as it used to.
No, it's old and
yeah, we need to get him a new one. But
you said they have some that have like a bow tie.
Yes, we need
to get Finny a bow tie.
Yes,
he'll be so handsome.
Yes, he does look really good with it.
He looks so
it's ridiculous how
cute.
good he looks with it.
He's like, stop talking about him.
Talk about him less and pet me more.
Yes.
Ooh, buddy, you're the reason I don't wear black shirts. Goodness.
I mean,
this was clean.
We don't really have any kitties that are good for dark colored shirts.
Even Gizzard's got that white belly.
Even Gizzard has the white belly, and that seems to always be the one that sheds. So
absolutely.
We've never had kitties that were good for black shirts.
So yeah, Jingle Finn.
Jingle Jangle Finny Poo Poo.
I think it toned him down a little bit.
Maybe.
He seems less crazy, but it's only been a couple of days, so it's hard to say. So.
He's been more lovable with us lately, too.
He has been.
Which
I think
has been kind of nice.
He's slowly starting to come around, I think. But I've thought that before, so who knows?
Yeah, he goes through stages where he's like lovable and like calm, and then he turns into a whack job and just...
I mean, he's a whack job through all of it.
Yeah, but he goes nuts.
I did also find a bunch of toys underneath the fish tank downstairs and brought them up, so that might help with everything. There's been lots of playing. So,
He's definitely very playful. Like he needs his playtime, which was a lot like Casper too. Like Casper was blind and
she played all the
older,
time.
and she like if she didn't have a toy, she went nuts. Like you could tell she was just like
Restless.
not herself. She was restless. And then as soon as you'd bring the toys out and she'd find them, she'd be like the happiest girl in the world. So Finny and Casper have a whole lot in common, other than he's a much bigger jerk than she was.
Yes, they do have a lot in common.
They have a whole lot in common. He's not as lovable as my girl, but I don't think any cat will ever be as lovable as my girl to me. Gizzard is as lovable to you.
You got a Gizzard not too long ago. She came up and curled up to you. That was like, what, last week?
She curled up by my side. Yeah, sitting in the living room because you were sitting funny and she couldn't cuddle with you and she was sad. So she's like, fine, Mom will do. Yeah. She wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, she wasn't unhappy either.
And she didn't last very long either. Like with you, she can lay on you or with you for hours. Yeah. And with me, she's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. And then she's like, yeah, I'm over this. Later, lady.
Yeah, she plops down. It's like, all right, well, this is my evening. So.
And then you hear the little snores from both of them and it's so stinking cute. It's so cute. So it's so adorable when I'm sitting there and then all of a sudden I hear like a very, very light snore and then a little tiny bit louder snore. And I can't tell which one's which. And I just look over. Obviously. I look over and you two are both just out. It's the cutest thing in the world. One of these days I'm going to take a video of it because it's just so stinking cute. It makes me so happy.
We have a functional bathroom upstairs.
Yes. So I was able to take showers in my bathroom this week. It was wonderful. It's going to take me a little bit of time to adjust because I'm used to shower heads that are very powerful, and I got more like a rain head shower faucet thingy.
Rainfall shower head.
Whatever they're called.
Yeah.
So it's much lighter. I don't get like the massage on my back like I'm kind of used to. It's very nice.
We're looking to possibly swap that out.
Yeah, but I don't know that I want to because it is still really. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. It's really nice.
It's always
though.
a possibility.
Yeah, but I really, really like it. I have yet to take a bath, but I think that's happening tonight, and I'm really excited. That is the deepest freaking tub.
That tub is fucking huge.
Like.
I didn't realize that. It's one of those classic things. Like, you don't realize how big it is until it's in your house. It's like, holy shit, this thing's massive.
So the first time I took a shower, I went to step in and I smacked my toes off of the tub because I'm just used to lifting my leg like a certain height to get into the... Nope. It's like another foot higher it feels. It might not really be a foot, but it feels like a foot. Yeah. It's crazy, but it's delightful. I'm so excited to take a bath in it. So excited to take a bath. But so it's functional. I have a shower, I have a toilet, and I have my sink. They're all set up, all able to be used. So it is usable, but it's not pretty yet because
both of our bathrooms are very small.
Very tiny.
And I think whenever they originally built the house and set up the bathrooms and everything, they were trying to maximize space in the bathroom. So a lot of stuff was built into the walls.
Yes.
So like the toilet paper dispenser or toilet paper holder was built in, is one of the in-wall ones. They had medicine cabinets and mirrors that were built into the wall, and a soap dish above the sink that was built into the wall. And all of those have been removed since.
Well, my toilet paper.
Your toilet paper roll was still, the toilet paper roll were still in, but all of those have been removed since. Now, the problem with hers was that your toilet paper roll was in the wall full of tile.
Yeah.
That almost matched the tile that was behind the shower.
Almost.
So he pulled out all the tile behind the shower and pulled out the whole shower and everything. So there would have just been this like chunk of tile.
This random tile sitting, and it would have looked so weird. And I hated the tile to begin with.
Yeah. So he pulled all the tile out, and then while he was at it, he started patching the spot where the toilet paper holder
because he asked me if I wanted to. He's like, "Do you want to keep the toilet paper?" Like he's like, "I can go around it," and I'm like, "No, it can go."
But then she had a mirror behind her sink that had a shelf on it at the bottom.
Basically, it was just big enough. They were using it to cover the two holes, the hole for the medicine cabinet, and then the hole for the soap holder.
But it would not fit behind the handle for the new sink.
No, because my sink is higher and the faucet is a little bit taller, and
it turned into a whole
It
deal.
turned into a whole fiasco, but it's getting better because
So he came in.
I asked him, like, it wasn't part of. Sorry,
no, go ahead. Yeah.
It wasn't part of the original plans that he was going to do, like the quote. And I was like, I'm so sorry, but will you? Because he was going to come back anyway to do some other things. And I said, would you please patch those 2 holes for me so I can, find any size mirror? Because you had to be so wide and so long, and it would have just been nerve-wracking.
We were looking. We couldn't find anything that was really
And we found one that would have fit, and it was hideous. Yeah. And it just did not look right.
Yeah, so
he patched it for me. So we're currently waiting for him to come back. He might have to finish patching something. I'm not patching, but like he was gonna, like, if it needed
there needs to be
a little bit more
sanding
whatever,
and maybe some touch-ups.
Yeah, some touch-up stuff, some sanding, and then we can paint, and then I can put everything up. So it's
functional.
I have a huge box in my closet that's just some of like the decorations and like random little things that I want in the bathroom, but don't want to put out yet. Because I'm going to have to take everything down as soon as he gets here. I'm playing the waiting game, but at this point, I don't care because my bathroom's functional. I mean, it's not aesthetically pleasing, but it
kind of looks like a bomb shelter. But
it kind of does look like, but I'm okay with that because it's functional. And I can, like, tonight I'm going to take my bath and I'm going to have my candle. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be back to do that semi soon.
And if not, I think we're just going to try and do it.
I'm sure I can get a hold of Paul. He'll give us a hand.
Luckily, the bathroom is really small. I feel like we could do it our own.
Yeah, we
could literally just go buy sandpaper and sand it down.
I think there's stuff up there. I think he left stuff in the closet.
So, I mean, if we have to, I figure we'll wait.
See if we hear anything till next weekend, we'll make a decision next weekend.
And it is the second week of.
I haven't heard anything, have we?
No, it's the second week of November, and I haven't heard anything about the doors. No, he did say that was just a guesstimate.
Yeah.
Because they are made to order, and it depends on all the other orders they have, and
but yeah, we have
all that other stuff. So we haven't heard anything about the doors yet.
Still waiting game on doors.
Still waiting game, but that's okay. It was funny when the parents dropped some food off last night. And Mom was like, "Oh, is that your new door?" Like, nope, same door. She's like, "Oh,
those are in rough shape." Did you see that the bottom on the inside of the frame is
all rusted? Yeah. I mean, it's been doing that for a while, so I'm definitely excited for new doors.
The other door is fucking wrecked.
We really need new doors, and I think that'll help too for in the winter to keep things.
So yeah,
kind of.
Still nothing on that.
No.
Nothing on that. Bathroom is functional. Nothing on that. On the doors. Finnigan jingles.
Finnigan jingle.
Jingles all the way just in time for Christmas.
Yes.
But it's not Christmas yet.
No, but okay.
It's not Christmas yet.
I normally am a Scrooge when it comes to Christmas and don't want to decorate and don't want to have anything to do with Christmas. But for some reason this year, I'm feeling the itch.
I feel like you said that for the past 3 years.
But we don't do anything.
No.
But I'm feeling the itch. And I think it's because I follow quite a few people on YouTube and Instagram who are like, their favorite holiday is Christmas, so they go all out, and as soon as Halloween's over, they're like decorating. Like all of them have. In fact, the one girl I followed just posted a video on YouTube today that was decorating for Christmas, so her whole house is now decorated. Oh gosh, I hope they can see him. He's got his own spotlight because and he turns his back to you.
He sure does.
He's cleaning his belly and his hip. Anyway. She was she put out her Christmas decoration video, like where she actually decorated her house. I feel bad when we don't decorate for Christmas because it makes me kind of happy inside when we do. But cats suck. Mm-hmm. And
this one especially.
The last time we put up a Christmas tree, it came down after a week and a half because we couldn't handle it anymore.
It came down almost immediately. And then the one day I came home. Well, no, the one day it came down 3 times in one day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done. I'm not.
But I mean, we took it down like a week and a half later.
They took it down like every day.
Yeah, we took it down a week and a half later and put it back. And we're like, well, I guess we don't get Christmas trees and nice things anymore.
We've tried.
Can't have nice things with cats.
No, not with these cats.
I won't be getting a Christmas tree.
We'll get some. It's just a tree.
Yeah,
we decorate other stuff.
We'll put up some decorations.
We decorate other stuff. It's just a tree. You can't have the trees. That's what you want the most.
It's because Christmas tree is called a Christmas tree. It's for Christmas.
You're like, we don't decorate. We decorate every year. We just don't put up a Christmas tree.
Some years we go more into it than others.
Absolutely. Some years we decorate the bubs.
Yeah.
So we tried for a while there. to put. We had big bells, about that big.
He hates bells because of the necklace.
Yes. And we put the big bells around the bottom of the tree, so that way. So what? Bubs will go and eat the tree.
And it's a fake Christmas tree.
It's a fake Christmas tree that he will eat and then go barf up chewed fucking plastic. Yeah. From the needles.
Trigger warning, 3-rin.
And then go back and eat more. So we put big bells around the bottom of the Christmas tree. So if he started chomping on it, he would ring the bells and we would know and we would come yell at him.
I've got big bells. Sorry.
And
she's got big bells.
And the one year we decided we were just going to put the bells on him instead of on the tree. He did not like it.
We took his collar off and strung the bells on it and then put them on him. And then it was it was mean, but it was very entertaining. It came off within
it came off right away.
30 seconds. Yeah. But it was just really funny.
Just 30 seconds of pure entertainment.
For us, not for him. Yeah. But yeah, he hated it.
Hated every second of it.
It was wonderful. So yeah, no Christmas tree. We will be decorating for Christmas though at some point. Probably not until after Thanksgiving because I'm hell-bent on it's Thanksgiving season right now. It is not Christmas.
Our neighbors go all out.
They have Christmas lights outside.
I'm pretty sure they have everything up already.
They do.
But nothing's on. They don't turn anything on until Thanksgiving. They dub Thanksgiving evening light up night.
Yeah, they do light up night on Thanksgiving evening, which is wonderful. And they get it done now. Like they put it out now because like between I would say Halloween and
too much cat.
Like Thanksgiving, just because it's night, it's better weather. Mm-hmm. But like they go all out. But it's really
nice.
It's done very well. It's not like tacky. Yeah. Like it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. For the month of December and part of January, that's how we will find our house. We'll just drive up the road until we see the glow of their yard, and then we turn. And
that's how we tell people to find us too. There have been quite a few people that are coming to our house, and stuff, and that were coming to our house, and they're like, "Well, how do I'm like just drive up the road? If you're driving up the road, when you see all the lights." Make a left before the lights. Mm-hmm. If they're coming the opposite direction,
make a right after.
Make a right after all the lights. Mm-hmm. And they're like, all the lights, when trust me, you'll know. And they always pull in and go, damn, yeah.
That's a lot of lights, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But again, it's very tasteful. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. That's our thing. It's great. We used to sit here and look at it and go, yeah, that's nice.
It's very, because we don't put lights out. So it's very nice for us to just sit and be like, yes, it's almost like we kind of did it too.
Yeah. We have a stone house with no outlets outside.
Yeah.
So we'd have to run weird extension cords from like the catio or something.
Yeah. And the catio doesn't have any outlets either.
But it's got the lights at least. We can use a screw ones that are super sketch. Like, I like the sketchy stuff.
I mean, there's been a couple things that I've wanted to do, but again, like there's no electricity out there. There's
been it doesn't even feel like it's even close because we had that snowfall one weekend.
One day there was snow.
But it's been in like the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
It's been so unseasonably warm. It doesn't even feel like Thanksgiving's like 2 weeks away. Uh-huh. Does not feel like Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away.
This is going to be a very hard,
very weird
holiday season.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night.
Really difficult. Mm-hmm. I don't even think we talked about the other death in the family. Mm-hmm. Grandma, the matriarch, 101, passed away. And then 5 weeks later to the day, my uncle passed away. Mm-hmm. And it just so happens that Thanksgiving is his birthday. This year, Thanksgiving falls on his birthday. It is going to be a very odd and sad holiday season. We're not even hosting Thanksgiving this year. My parents are hosting Thanksgiving, and it's going to be you, me, my parents, and Becca and Nick. I think that's it. Because Shay is not coming home. Andrew's not coming home. My aunt and uncle and cousins my uncle can't come. See, I'm so used to saying it. Mm-hmm. My aunt and her kids and their kids are just staying at home and they're getting together to mourn and just to be together. And then I don't know what Christmas is going to be this year. Everything's up in the air and everything feels just wrong and off. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It was a big, serious blow to the family. The same week that my uncle died, we find out that my other aunt was diagnosed with cancer. Mm-hmm. No, she's had surgery and so far they think everything is good. So hopefully it's just been a rough It's been a rough year. I'm ready for 2024.
The other thing, like Thanksgiving.
I mean, you lost your mom. I mean, it's just been...
Yeah, Thanksgiving was your grandmother's holiday. It was like...
Yeah, so back in the day, when Grandma still lived in her house, like Grandma hosted Thanksgiving, hosted the whole family for Thanksgiving. And she did it up until we moved her into, like, up until she fell and then she was moved into, like, the assisted living. She hosted it. It was like her holiday, like...
Which was like mid-90s.
What about mid-90s?
She was like in her mid-90s.
Oh. I thought you meant like in the 90s. I'm no. Yeah, like no. She was like, when she was still when she moved out of the house herself, I think she was like 96. She was like 95 or 96. Yeah, and she was still hosting Thanksgiving and she wouldn't let anybody help her. Occasionally, she'd let my older cousin Brooke go and help her near the very, very end. But Brooke was only allowed to do certain things. Grandma had it down that she did everything. That's great. That was Grandma's holiday. And then after we moved her into assisted living and we started taking over Thanksgiving, Grandma would come over the Wednesday before, like the day before, and she would help prep everything. And I'm not just saying she'd sit there and tell me how to do it. Like she would chop up all the vegetables. She would tear apart the bread. She would prep everything with me. It was like a fight to get her to calm down so I could do it because I was hosting it. I think that might be why Mom's taking it this year, just because she knows it'll be really hard for me. Things are just going to be hard this year. They're going to be very different. Like I said, it's going to be the first year without your mom here because your mom came to all of our Thanksgivings. It's just going to be a very weird time this year. Yeah, that's sad. So let's change the subject. I romanced the crap out of Carlac.
She did last night.
And I finally got to have the scene, and it was awkward.
It was so awkward and weird. But so... It's awkward computer
awkward computer animation sex, which is a little weird.
I feel like... This might be getting a little too deep into it. I'm not sure. But I feel like the scene itself was designed around... your typical heterosexual.
No, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Because like they're like on top and like thrusting and it's just like, no, girls don't do that.
Exactly. Because you're playing a female character. And
I'm playing a female character and Carlac is female. So they need to edit. So like
that's part of the awkwardness.
It's a game.
It's a game.
Whatever. But that is part of the awkwardness.
But
other than the sex scene, which hopefully I won't be seeing anymore. I hope that's the only time you see it. The actual relationship part of it is so adorable. It's so cute. I love it. I'm now officially dating Carlac and we are in love and Carlac calls me baby or babe. I don't remember if it's baby or babe.
I thought it was darling.
Oh, maybe it is darling. I don't know. It's adorable though. Yeah. And she like, when we smooch, she grabs through. Oh, it's so cute. It's so romantic. I'm living my romantic fantasies through it.
And everybody still hates me. So.
And everyone in our party still hates him. Yes. And I had another character try to romance me last night. And I was like, no, bro.
But it's so funny because...
But you look so sad.
I've been going back to my Paladin playthrough. And my Paladin playthrough is romancing Shadowheart. And the difference between Shadowheart on the Paladin and Shadowheart on our playthrough, where she fucking hates me, she is so snarky in the one. And I totally understand why your brother didn't like her, because she is so absolutely different. Like, she's so sweet in one and such a snarky jerk in the other one.
That's funny.
It's really funny.
But I like that they do that. I like that they really give them personalities. Like if you don't do things they like or you don't talk to them, they're just like, screw you.
Yeah, and then there's going to be more of that later.
What?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I thought you meant romancing with Carlac. I mean, I guess if we're playing. Yeah, so there should be more of that later. That's going to probably be the plan again today.
Yeah. We just got officially into Act 2, so.
Yeah, finally got into Act 2.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I do have to run to the store at some point today, I think.
For what?
Breakfast for you.
She gotta feed me.
I fed you before we even started doing this.
After I'd already died from hunger.
Oh my God. I was starting to ask you what you wanted and you were playing dead.
I hadn't eaten in days.
Since last night for dinner.
And
your snacks after dinner.
I'm using Bosco's timeline.
Okay, fair enough.
I hadn't eaten for days.
Well, then I'll make you wait weeks until you eat again.
Fucking rude. Sir, don't do it. Sir.
Finny! Fans all 10. That was him. Oh, now he's going crazy. I got in trouble. Now I must gallop.
Ow, ow.
Ow, ow.
I feel like these two are going to get into it right there.
I feel like they are as well. I'm curious to see who knocks over the camera first or pulls it apart or something. If you guys break the camera, you are owing us another one. So you'll have to find a job. Don't yawn at me, Finnigan. You'll have to find a job.
That's your cat.
He's your brother.
Kitties.
Do we have any other updates? Oh, Shitface Shakespeare.
Shit. Yeah, I love how random that is.
I went and saw Shit-Faced Shakespeare with some of the girls I work with. Loved every second of it. I'm pretty sure they did too. Everybody seemed to really enjoy it. I had never been to one, wasn't sure what to expect. They did Romeo and Juliet. And how it works is one of the actors in the group gets drunk. So at the beginning of the play, there's like a narrator sort of that comes out. He's basically like the host, and he corrals the drunk and makes sure that the drunk is at least kind of doing what they're supposed to do. So he came out with a bottle of Kraken rum, and it was like half gone. And he's like, so he drank about half of this already within the last 4 hours. And then he's also had like a can of, like, it was an IPA. He's like, and throughout the play, he'll be drinking some more. So they gave instruments, like they gave a gong and like some kind of horn out to people in the audience and said, if you think he needs a drink, you use your, whatever. And then they're like, you only get to use it once though, so use it sparingly. So they start the play, and the drunk just doesn't know any of the words at this point because he's plastered. And at first we're like, okay, is he faking it? He was not faking it. Like you could just tell, like his eyes were glassy, like he was drunk. There was a lot of swearing. I guess every time they do it, things change, things happen because it's a different drunk every night. Because we asked at the end, we're like, is this guy the drunk every time? The guy was like, no. He's like, we're very professional about it. He's like, in a month, you might be drunk 3 times. And he's like, before they go out, before they're even, like, if it's your night to be the drunk, they sit you down and they have like a 20-minute conversation. Like, how's your family? How's your mental health? How's this? How's that? They're like, because if you have things going on, it's going to affect how you feel when you're drunk. And they don't want, the drunk to start crying on stage because like their pet died or their pet's sick or, whatever. So they're really, really good about it. But the guy that was the drunk was the funniest. It was hilarious. Somehow they turned it around that they saw a guy in the audience and he thought he looked like a wizard. So he pulled him up on stage and he was Wizard Nick because the guy's name was Nick. So he was Wizard Nick. And there was a lot of D&D references that most people didn't catch, but I caught it because of playing Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Like he asked about he's like, what cantrips do you know? Or cantrips? What cantrips do you know? And I'm like, oh my God, I know what this is, but it's catnips if I call
And
them.
she came home and she was telling me about that part, and I was like, my girlfriend's a nerd.
I am.
My girlfriend's a nerd.
I wish I remembered what his last comment was to Wizard Nick, but he made one last comment to Wizard Nick and he goes, all right, I'm done because only like 5 people in the audience are even going to have any idea what I'm talking about. It's D&D references, by the way. And then he continued going. Wizard Nick didn't actually bring anything, but they claimed that they had talcum powder and the drunk decided to pretend like it was cocaine. And it was magical cocaine from Wizard Nick. At the end of the play, Romeo and Juliet lived because the magical cocaine brought them back to life. It was hilarious. Hilarious. He was so funny that he was making, so like there's the one drunk and everybody else is supposed to stay in character. And like whenever he's supposed to drink, they have to like stop because it's like they stop the play so then he can do whatever he wants. So he, of course, as he's drinking, he's messing with them and like changing their outfit or pulling something off just to make like just be an asshole. It was hilarious. The characters broke so much that at some points like I don't know what you'd call him, like the narrator, the guy that's like the corraller. He had like this little like horn that he would do like a bicycle horn kind of thing. And he would like set it off and then everybody would stop and the drunk would just be like, what the fuck now? He did it a couple times and went, We're doing Shakespeare, guys. You have to get in character. There was no cocaine. And then the drug was like, but Magical Wizard Nick. So funny. It was probably one of my most favorite performances I've ever been to. I have not laughed so hard. And so it was great. It was so funny. I will 100% go back and see it again.
Good.
Don't even care. Like, doesn't matter what play it is. I want to see it again. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet lived.
That was a very late night. You didn't get home till like 1 or 2.
So we left at 3:30
in the afternoon.
And the play started at 8. So we left at 3:30. We went down. We had dinner. And then we just kind of roamed around a little bit, found parking, found the place to go. Went, watched the play, left the play, and decided we were kind of peckish. So we were driving around looking for parking and someplace to go. And we ended up going to a local taco place. It was the best tacos I've ever had. They were so good. So good.
How good were they?
So. We drove around a little bit more. We were debating going up to on top of the hill to see all the lights of the city. Mm-hmm. Then it was getting late and we were tired. So then we came home. But yeah, I didn't get home until like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was a long, and then I had to work the next day. So that was fun. Mm-hmm. It wasn't too bad though. I didn't have to go in until 10.
Yeah. You came home. We went directly to bed.
I
was tired. The kitties were driving me fucking nuts. It was so far past dinner time and bedtime, and they're all taking turns coming up. They're like, hey. And then the little girl came up, and I told you about it. You're like, oh, they brought out the big guns. They're like, you gotta go in there. If anybody's gonna listen. If he's gonna listen to anybody.
He's gonna listen to anybody. He's gonna listen to get, oh, Gizzy, are you hungry?
Because I'll feed just you.
They were like, finally had enough, so and they sent up the big guns.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you got home. We went to bed.
Yep. Woke up a couple hours later. Actually, earlier than my alarm was even set till. Mm-hmm. And then
off you went to work.
Off I went to work. And then we came home and played Baldur's Gate until it was time for bed. Mm-hmm. And I fed him breakfast this morning, so he didn't whine or die.
I whined and died anyway.
He did.
It took too long.
And now we're recording. And then we're probably going to go up and play Baldur's Gate until I have to stop and make dinner. I would try to convince you to get pizza, but the last time we did that was not a good time. Didn't enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can convince you to let me pick up dinner while I'm at the grocery store.
Maybe. It's so fucking expensive, though.
I know, but I'd rather just not cook so we could just eat and play. Is that bad?
That's really bad.
This is like the only time we do that, though.
No. You're just using the playing as an excuse to not have to cook.
Maybe.
I know how you justify
it's still working.
Speaking of justifying shit, not really speaking of justifying shit, but a little bit of speaking, because we're supposed to hold her accountable. So
I joined the gym.
She joined the gym. And
I've been there twice.
3 times.
I was there 3 times.
3
I've been there 3 whole times.
Well, no. So you went and joined it last week.
Oh, that's true.
You signed up.
Yeah. So I've been there 4 times.
Yes.
Yes.
And then this week you went
twice this week.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it?
Because I didn't go Monday. I didn't go Monday. I went Tuesday and I went Thursday. No. Tuesday and maybe it was Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Monday and Tuesday, and then you're supposed to go Thursday.
I was going to take Wednesday off, and I was supposed to go Thursday, and I didn't.
And then you're like, I'm going to push it off till tomorrow.
No, I did go Thursday, and I was supposed to go Friday.
Okay.
And I didn't go Friday, and then, yes.
Yeah, so you went the first time last week, and then you went 3 times this week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was thinking, too. Okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to go Friday, and you're like, I'm going to push it off.
I was going to push it off, because Friday was the day I was going to watch the play, and I had to go get groceries, and I was doing I didn't end up getting groceries because I went after work on Thursday.
No, Thursday was the day you were supposed to go, and you pushed it off. You pushed it off until yesterday, and then yesterday you're like, no, we're going to go upstairs. I'm going to play video games. Wait, what day is today? Sunday.
Yeah, Friday. I don't know.
She went 4 times.
I've gone 4 times. So my plan, and I'm worrying that I'm gonna overdo it because then I'm gonna get sick of it. But,
and not even get sick. She has a habit of pushing really hard way too early and hurting herself.
Yes. So
it's not a thing of getting tired of it or getting sick of it.
No. So my plan, which I'm still debating if this is a good idea, if I should cut back first just till I get used to it. And it seems like a lot for somebody who doesn't work out very often. But I was going to go Monday, Tuesday, have a rest day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then have a rest day Saturday, and then Sunday do like either go for a light walk or like practice yoga because I still want to keep doing yoga. But 4 days at the gym seems like it's a bit much just getting started. And I'm going to push myself too hard. So I'm not sure if that's a good plan or if I should stick with it and try it. I don't know yet. But I've gone 4 times in 2 weeks. I am going. But I do have a lot of stuff coming up because, again,
so
it's like the holiday and stuff. Yeah. So I'm just going to have to play it by ear. As long as I go even twice a week at this point, it's better than not going at all. If I can't go or if something's going on, even if I just do some stretching or something. Like I got a lot of walking in when I went to the play, which I mean, I know doesn't really count, but I did get a lot of walking in then. So it's not like I was just sitting playing computer games like I'm going to do all day today. And I am trying to, when I'm working, because I do have like an office job where I sit a lot, I'm trying to at least get up and walk around and move a little bit. Yesterday it helped because the internet was out again at work. So I had to walk up and down the steps a whole bunch of times to check it and do stuff. So it's like every Saturday I work, the internet goes out. It's ridiculous.
It's your weekend Stairmaster.
Yeah.
And you've also been taking a crochet class.
Oh, yeah. So I'm taking a beginner crochet class.
I think I found your yarn. I think it's in that big tub that's in the closet in the back room up top. Oh. There's some yarn in there at least.
Okay, maybe.
Anyways, yes.
So I'm taking a beginner crochet class. I know how to knit a little bit. I know I don't know if there's stitches or I don't know anymore. I'm so confused. But I know how to knit a tiny bit, and then I've tried to learn to crochet. I can do the chain on the crochet, but nothing else. So I am taking a class learning that. It's supposed to be a 4-week class, but as it's going, I think I'm only going to get to go to 3. We got patterns last week, and I want to try to get mine started a little bit this week before I go back to my next class so I have something to show for it. So she can tell me if I did anything wrong or, what's going on, since this will be the last class I'll get to be at. So.
Yes, because you'll be possibly in Florida in the next one.
Maybe in Florida.
Maybe possibly.
I might not be. I might actually get to come to the last class. I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet. Well,
everything's up in the air, as always.
So much going on for you. Not much going on for me.
No, not much going on for you, but I have a lot going on in the next month. A whole lot. And a lot of it depends on if I go to Florida or not, because a lot of the stuff is scheduled the day I'm supposed to get back from Florida or the day after I'm supposed to get back. It's just, there's a lot. So We'll see.
And as of right now, I think we're planning on doing 20 episodes for this season.
Yes.
So we only got a handful of episodes left.
I think the plan is we're going to try to take off the week or the month of December again, just because there's so much going on. And then we'll start in January with season 3. Jingle jangle.
Jingle, jingle, jangle, jingle.
Finny, do you want to come here so they can see how handsome you look with your little collar?
No, I do not.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it does sound about right. Yeah, this will be episode 17 right here. So,
This is Finny with his little bell. Jingle, 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 jingle.
What'd you do to your nose, buddy?
This is Finny Poo Poo.
I must run amok. Ow. He sheds like none other.
That was Finny Poo Poo?
He looks super offended.
He does. How dare you? But he's happy there.
I don't remember. Oh, this will be
17.
Episode 17. So we're looking at like 3 more after this.
So we'll need one more after. We'll need one for the Sunday I get back from Florida if I go.
And then
that'll be the last one.
There'll probably be another Let's Play too in there somewhere. So.
Well, there's going to be a Let's Play on the Sunday that I'm going to be gone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the week I'm gone.
So you're probably looking at this one.
We record on Sundays.
Yeah. So.
What?
So you're probably looking at this one, 2 more, and a Let's Play to fill out the roster.
Yep.
And that'll take us into the first week of December.
Yeah, that'll be the first week of December. Will be the last episode, I think.
Wrap this season up first week of December. I think we're probably going to be looking at about 20 episodes.
20 episodes this season.
That puts us, because the last one we did was 24. That one was confusing because of the way that we did the game nights.
Yeah, because we didn't have game nights as an actual episode.
Yeah. So we did 20 and then we did 4 game nights.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to stick with 20, including any game nights.
Yeah.
Because that's 5 months worth. And it'll give us a month and then another 5 months, then a month. So every 5 months will give us a month off.
Yep.
So I think that's probably what we're looking at going forward. Oh, if I haven't done it already, I have prepared all of the season 1 to go up on YouTube.
Yes.
It's all ready to go up. I just need to find the time to put it up. But it's all...
Yes.
What the one day whenever he was here working on the bathroom upstairs, I sat down and did got all of them ready. And oh my God, it was the most mind-numbing, time-consuming crap, which is what I expected. But it took all day to get them ready. But they are all ready now. I just got it. Like I said, I just got to upload them, get them ready. So those should be up. If nothing else, they'll be up by the time we're done with this season. They should be up one way or the other, even regardless of what goes on.
Yeah,
I'll get those up. But yeah, we didn't forget about that.
No.
It's still coming up.
It's still going to be a thing.
Yeah, they'll all get up. It's just getting them up. It's just the whole process is just time consuming. But yeah, those we're one step closer, big step closer.
Yes,
so
yes.
You will be getting season 1 on YouTube, and then you can put it on shuffle and enjoy us for hours and on end.
Hours and hours.
Hours and hours and hours, because it never gets old.
No,
never.
No.
And you got what's some of the stuff you got coming up? What's some of that stuff, yo?
So off the top of my head, the ones that I remember.
Oh, sir.
I have an ethnic traditions dinner to go to.
Which is something you guys go to every year.
Yes, we've gone every year. Well, this will only be the second year I've gone, but my parents have gone like the last 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
And basically they just have people in the area or people in the area that know people who make traditional dishes from whatever ethnicity they are. And then they come in and serve. It's not like a meal. It's like you get like little tastes of the food.
It's almost like a sample platter more.
Yeah, but they come out separately for each ethnicity. And then the person who prepared the food does a short presentation about their culture or, what the food means to their culture, things like that. It's really interesting. It's very, very interesting. So my parents are actually doing it this year.
Oh, are they?
Yes. My dad is making, I don't remember exactly what he's making. I think they're making borscht.
Okay.
And like dumplings or something. I'm not 100% sure.
I think I remember him saying about that actually. Whenever I was taking him to get his car.
Yeah. So my parents are doing, well, my dad is, mom's obviously helping. And then they convinced Kendra and Eric, they're doing it as well. And Eric's gonna do, I don't know if he's doing like the Mexican food that they make or if he's actually, because he's Mayan. He's Mayan, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what you said before. Yeah.
And so I don't know if he's doing food from that or if he's doing, I'm not sure which food he's going to do. But either way, I think they're doing it as well. So it should be a really interesting one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to that. Aaron's not going because he doesn't like to try new foods.
I'm just afraid of getting too many oddball things mixed in there all at the same time.
Yeah,
my stomach is all...
Your stomach.
My stomach's delicate.
Yeah.
Got the delicate little princess. It used to not be. But I put too much crap into it for too many years.
Come on. And then let's see, what other things do I have going on? I have, ow! Yeah, don't yell at me. You're the one that hurt me. Fat Man's daughter is having a baby. So
you look so confused for some reason.
Going.
She was the one we went to the wedding.
Yeah.
Last winter.
She is pregnant and the baby shower is coming up. So I'm going to be going to that. Thank you. I don't think it needed to be that close, sir.
He's the sound guy.
But
he knows.
All right, if I have to talk like this, I guess this is what this is what Bub says. Does this sound better?
No, it does not.
Because this is what he says.
It is.
Sound guy says this is the way it's supposed to be. So the rest of the episode is me talking like this because this is what the sound man says. He literally jumped up, adjusted my mic, and left me.
Yep. He jumped up and smacked you in the face with your own mic.
He did.
Whap! Domestic violence! And off he goes.
Thanks, puss. I'm going to that, and then my parents and I are going to see Ornament, which is like a cover band for Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They're incredible. We've seen them before. In fact, this will be the third year I think we've gone.
Something like that, yeah. I don't go because I am the ultimate Grinch.
Yeah, and it's so funny though because you love music and Trans-Siberian Orchestra is amazing. Like you like Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I'm such a Grinch.
You are.
I turn into an even bigger hermit about this time of year.
Yeah, like it's going to be like pulling teeth to get him out of the house for the next like 3 months. Yeah. But I'm going to see Ornament and I'm really excited about that because it's so hard to get tickets for Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Like you just can't. So it's actually getting really hard. They weren't sure they were going to even be able to get us tickets to see Ornament because they sell out so fast now. Just because they're so good and it's the next best thing. They're really they are really, really good. So I'm very excited we're going to go and see them. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what. I mean, I know there's so much more stuff.
I mean, you went through the list this morning.
Yeah, I went through the list this morning, and you're like, oh, but I just don't. Oh, a lot of work stuff. There's a lot of work events coming up that I'm gonna need to be there for.
Yeah. A lot of evenings and weekends.
Like our opening, we have a new show, like gallery show opening this week. So we have like the opening gala. I don't even know what we call it, but that's happening on Friday, and then in a few weeks, the Mud Ladies are doing the Merry Mugs again, which I think technically I won't be there for because if I go to Florida, I won't be there for that.
Let's talk about Florida because you mentioned it like 3 or 4 times now.
Okay, so a very good friend of mine, Chrissy Issy, moved to Florida, and her sister lives in Florida, so she came up to help Chrissy pack up and move. And when they drove back down, they took her sister Debbie's vehicle, and then not a moving van, but kind of. So Chrissy left her car up here because she's planning to come back for Thanksgiving. So after Thanksgiving, she's supposed to drive home to have her vehicle then in Florida. And she had mentioned, you could just ride back with me so I'm not riding by myself. And then you can just fly home whenever you're ready to fly home. I thought the idea sounded great, to get away for a little bit, to do whatever. So I said, sure. And I bought a plane ticket. But there's been a lot of stuff going on in Chrissy's life right now. Her dad is in the hospital. She's not sure what's going to happen with him. A lot of just other random things going on with her. So there's a very good chance that they're both going to have to come up they'll probably both fly up to be with their dad if, things take a turn and he doesn't start getting better. In which case, then they'll both ride down, home together, and then I won't be needed to go. I could still probably go, but they might not leave when they said they were going to. It's a big thing.
They're a little flighty at the best of times. This is not the best.
They are a little flighty at the best of times, and this is not the best of times, and this is super understandable. If plans change. So I still have a plane ticket home currently, but
putting everything kind of up in the air.
It's kind of putting everything, like all of my plans for that week, up in the air because if they come home and then they're going to go back, like if they're going to stay longer than they had anticipated, or if they come up later than they had anticipated, I literally might be getting to Florida and then hopping on the plane to come home. So I did buy the insurance for the plane ticket because I knew inevitably something's going to happen, because it always seems to. So I will get my money back if I don't make it on the flight. But basically everything's up in the air, so I'm not sure what's happening. So I'm not committing to things the week I was supposed to be gone, but I have quite a few things that I could/should be doing if I don't go. So now it's the waiting game to find out like how her dad is and what her and Debbie's plans are, and I'm not sure. And she can't even give me any hint because she's not really sure what's going on until she finds out more about what's going on with her dad and everything else. So
it's a lot of stuff up in the air. But
there's a lot of stuff up in the air.
You'd mentioned a trip to Florida a couple times.
Yeah.
It's just,
Essentially, I was going to go just so she didn't have to drive back to Florida by herself. And then I was going to visit for a couple days and then fly home, which would have been really nice. But again, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I might be in Florida. I might not.
Either way, we'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah. Either way, you'll find out. And then we weren't going to skip an episode. We were going to record an episode for when I'm gone. So it'll all
come out in the wash.
It'll all come out in the wash. I'm trying to decide if after we're done recording, if I should put on hard pants and go to the store now. So I have the rest of the day not to go anywhere.
Which store?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Is there a store you would prefer I go to?
I don't know. I feel like there's something I wanted to get at a store and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what store it was. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The usual.
Super helpful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I try. I might be able to be coerced to go to the store with you.
Okay.
Possibly, if you ask nicely.
Yo, bitch, you're going to store.
That is her nice, actually. She's very nice to everybody else. That's her nice to me.
Yes. That's not true.
I wish I was joking. Bitch, you wait till the camera ain't on. I'll fuck you up.
You know what would be wonderful?
What would be wonderful?
A Red Bull.
I don't have any. You don't have any.
I'm going to the store.
No, they don't have any.
Oh, they do.
They don't sell them to you.
What?
I told them if they do, I'll burn their store to the ground.
He's joking. He would not burn a store to the ground.
Unless
He is not an arsonist. You know, one of these stores in town are going to burn down this week.
Yeah. We have evidence. It's on the internet. So if I'm not on next week's episode.
And it's Bubs, and you know why.
Bubs, yeah. Bubs framed me for...
Bubs framed you.
Mm-hmm. He's a verback kidder.
Bubs wouldn't be an arsonist. He would not burn that place down. He would eat all of the groceries.
No, that's true.
If any of our cats are going to burn a place to the ground, it would be Gizzard.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah, she would do the high-end crime like that. Finnegan doesn't have the...
He doesn't have the...
doesn't have the brain power behind it.
He doesn't.
Don't tell him he doesn't know that he's dumb. Yeah, if anyone's...
If anybody's...
That's why she's napping downstairs. She's saving her energy for later tonight.
Whenever
we hear sirens, it's always our first suspicion. What'd you do, Gizzard?
What'd you do, Gizzard?
Yeah,
it really is.
It's definitely her. Yeah. She's my kitten. She does crimes.
She likes crimes, just like her dad.
Yeah. That is Gizzard. Crimes and naps. Yeah, that's my cat.
All right. On that note,
we're gonna do some napping crimes.
Oh, I want to nap.
Yeah.
This might be a little bit shorter one. Sorry.
Yeah. We had a lot of updates, but not a lot of updates.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Are you trying to take up more time?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have more information about our bathroom. I mean, I actually took before pictures of your bathroom.
Nice. We don't want to post them yet.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, I don't mind posting the before pictures, but I don't want to take pictures of what it looks like now.
Well, we should, so we could say this is the.
Hopefully, we'll get more on that.
This is the pre-after.
Hopefully, we'll hear something about that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll hear something about the doors.
And hopefully they don't get them mixed up and put the doors in the bathroom and the bathroom on the front of the house.
Well, the bathroom's already done. It would just be the sanding and painting.
Past anybody.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being our friend. Thanks for paying attention to us. I knew that was coming.
To the Ferris and back again. I don't know any other words.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.